joiner. This morning in studio, I am with Lawrence Momanyi. He works with the Kenya Society for the Blind. And this morning we are talking about matters, inclusion, and it's not on a particular issue, but it's all cutting across. Now, Lawrence, before we went for the break, we were speaking about assistive technology. And currently, there's so much technology that is making rounds.
Yes.
And one of them is the electric automobiles.
Yes.
And before we talk about specifically the electronic automobile,
Yes.
and the danger it poses to persons with disabilities, in what instances can AT stop being an assistive technology but now become a hazard to persons with disabilities, and how do we prevent that?
Well, that's a very good question. And I want to just look at it from the point of something like as artificial intelligence,
Yes.
AI. It's a good thing. Right now, when I'm using my phone, I can just talk to Gemini, which is the AI that Google uses, and ask it a question, and it gives me an answer very quickly. Without me typing anything, I can just use my voice. And get an answer because it speaks it back and it also displays it on the screen. So AI is a good thing. It will revolutionize access for persons with disabilities. Take an example of an app called Be My Eyes. Be My Eyes is an app that is used by persons with visual impairment, and it has two components. In the beginning, it had a component where you would call a volunteer and they would describe the scene for you. Right now, I can just take a picture of something, and because of AI,
it is able to interpret that scene
exactly,
for you.
and give me a very clear description. Right? But what is the danger with the AI? Hallucination. So it can tell me it's something in red, yet it is blue. You see? So personally, as a person with visual impairment, I might believe that the AI is telling me the right thing. Because why not? Because I might not think that it is hallucinating. I can't see to confirm. So it's told me that this is a red thing, yet it is blue. So maybe I have left my house maybe knowing I'm wearing something red, kumbe it's something blue. You see? So the danger right now that I think that we are facing is with AI. Although I know it's improving with time.
Absolutely.
It's improving with time. It's not where it used to be, and I'm sure even if I come here next year, it will be in a different level or a different level. So that's one danger that we are facing. That is even not discussing now the dangers of AI that will, including getting us out of our jobs. That might come with time, but that one will affect everyone. That one will not affect PWDs only. But the danger might be that when it comes to layoffs, they might lay off PWDs first before laying off the rest. That could also be a danger of AI. That now a company does not need you. Who will they start with? Chances are they may start with the PWD. Before now, they deal with the others.
How do we safeguard ourselves then?
It's only regulation. AI is actually something scary. It's a scary thing. We are heading towards a time when we might not really have jobs. I don't know how governments are going to regulate it, but right now, I think right now we are safe because the AI is not that well advanced. But what about in the next 5 years? You know, AI came out of nowhere, as we know it today. There's this company called OpenAI, the one that has ChatGPT. It just started out of nowhere, and they're the ones who revolutionized AI. AI has been there for quite some time.
Absolutely.
But they're the ones who brought it now to the public, to the common person.
Limelight.
Yes. Anyone now can be able.
Make it more usable.
Yes. So who knows what will be there in the next 10 years? I don't know. Right now, I am sure you've seen that. You can be able to create voiceovers with AI. And no one will be able to tell that it was created by a computer. So now, will a company need to hire you? And they can do it for free.
Nimepoteza kazi.
So it's a dangerous thing.
Absolutely.
I don't know how it's going to be regulated.
Yeah.
But I'm foreseeing a time when we might be in serious economic hardships because of AI.
Yeah.
Not that it is a bad thing,
Yeah.
but it might get many people out of their jobs. Yeah, because now if you are doing something like, let's say, administrative work,
Yeah.
why do I need 4 people? Yet I can have one person, and the AI will be able to help them write emails, will be able to help them draft documents.
And even go through huge chunks of documents.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the more advanced it gets, the more accurate it will get. So there's a time when even companies might be willing to trust it.
The electric automobile and its development. Yes. What does it mean for persons with disabilities and those with visual impairments? Yeah,
it's a good thing. I know it's a good thing in the sense that if you are driving it, if you use it, I know it saves on fuel, and I know that's why people use them. However, one problem we are facing in this country right now is that we are importing these electric vehicles, electric motorbikes, electric bikes, without thinking of the consequences that they pose, of the danger that they pose to persons with disabilities, and even to the general public. And the main danger it poses is the lack of sound. Right now, as a person with visual impairment, if I want to cross the road, if the car has an engine, I can be able to hear that it is coming. But what about an electric vehicle?
Yeah.
Those vehicles are so silent that there's no chance you are going to tell that there's a car coming. Not unless they're coming at a very high speed, because when they're coming at a very high speed, there's the noise, tire noise, the tire noise. You might be able to tell there's something. But when they're moving slowly, like let's say in a traffic jam, you'll not be able to tell that the vehicle is coming towards you. And the same applies to those bikes. Now, Kwanzaa, the bikes are even more dangerous because you know the way they are driven.
Yeah.
They tend to use the sidewalks. So it's even more dangerous even than the vehicle, because the vehicles are more likely to be on the road. But the bikes, you can't know where you're going to meet them. It can be on your pathway. So I know that in Europe, the vehicles are mandated to have an alerting system where they have to make some noise for the sake of the pedestrians, especially persons with visual impairment. So it has to make a noise whether when it's moving forward or when it's reversing. And I think this is something that we need to advocate for. And I know as KSB, it's something we are looking into. It's something we need to advocate for, so that the government can mandate that all these vehicles, as they come in, they have that alerting system. Otherwise, if we head to a time when the electric vehicles are many, then you can be very sure that persons with visual impairment will be unable to move independently on the roads. It will become so dangerous. So I think that's something the government needs to look into. The same way they check whether you have seat belts when the vehicle is coming in. It's the work for cabs. It needs to be added into their standards so that it has an alerting system, the same way Europe has, the same way the UK has, to ensure that persons with visual impairment are safe. And the same also applies to the general public, because you might be walking, you might be looking at something else. You might be, even nowadays people walk looking at their phones. So you find someone is looking at their phone, they're not really focusing on the road. But they can't hear also the vehicle is coming. So it's a danger that is posed mostly to persons with visual impairment, but at the same time, it's also dangerous to the general public.
Interesting. Now, when you talk about warning systems, how should these warning systems look like? And isn't a horn enough?
No, because now you are relying on the driver to see you. You should never rely on the driver to see you. The vehicle should be able to communicate just by sound that I am coming. All right? The same way
like those ice cream trucks, Lawrence, is what you're suggesting.
Well, I'm sure we can find something better. I know Europe has those systems. Right now, if you go on the road, if it's an internal combustion engine, There is no chance you are not going to hit, not unless you are a person who is deaf. Huh?
Yeah.
That's different. But if you have no hearing issues, you'll be able to tell that there's a vehicle nearby without any problem because of the engine.
Yeah.
Right now, if an electric vehicle is close to a person with visual impairment, forget even moving. Imesimama tu imewashwa. You won't know.
Hautaisikia.
No, you won't know. So the danger comes in when we have many of them. And right now, they're advocating especially for electric bikes. First of all, those bikes are always driven badly in the first place. And now, add now the danger of no sound. So not only are they being driven carelessly, but now they have no sound. And the electric vehicles tend to move at high speed. They tend to have a very good pickup because they don't have gears. So they tend to move at a very high speed.
Yeah.
So we only need regulations. We only need enforcement. The same way when a vehicle is coming through the port, they always look for any issues.
Yeah.
And if it has issues, they always reject the vehicle. So one thing that needs to be added on those regulations is that the vehicle has to have an alerting system so that persons with visual impairment are not put in danger.
All right. I want us to take a very quick break. When we come back, we're going to be coming back with that conversation that I had hinted about. Can persons with disabilities even afford these vehicles? Because now they are removing that whole, they are building them more affordably.
Yes.
Can persons with disabilities afford them, and how can they be a part of that? But also there is a landmark ruling that is in the country that either is a win or a loss for persons with disabilities, whichever way you look at it. Yes. I want us to talk about that before we end the show. We're going to be back after the break. Keep it Science TV.